was how I prepared my children for school for our second day in school. Immediately I walked into the kitchen this morning, I gave my niece onions to be peeling for me. I noticed that Samana inner flask cover has broken. I tried fixing it, but it seems as if the thing has damaged completely. So I have to activate his new flask and activate every other flask with hot water. By later in the day, I'll find out how long the flask can retain hotness. So for lunch today, I'll be making plantain I don't know recipe. I was not peeling my plantain, so I put a hot water on fire and quickly sliced my onions. I changed my vegetable dicer to the bigger one, then I started dicing my plantain with it. I imported the first set to be fried. While I quickly came back and finished dicing the plantain. I quickly exported the first set of plantain and deported the second one. Then I quickly sliced my fresh tomato and went back to export the second set of plantain and deported the last one. While the last one was frying, I quickly imported the already fried one into Samana and made summer flask. If you ask me what recipe of plantain am I making, I don't know. All I know is that I have too much ripe plantain in my house and I decided to make something out of it for my children. This my gas pot hanger has already spoiled a lot. I'm always struggling with it. I don't know whether they used to say the spare parts. I will happily buy it before this thing will throw away my food one day. So in my pot I have fresh tomato, onions, pepper, 2 seasoning cube, a pinch of salt and 3 pieces of egg. I think this is what they used to call egg sauce. I imported it on top of their plantain and then I proceeded to import water in their water bottle, and for fruit they will be going with watermelon. I bought the watermelon since on Saturday and I'm so happy that the watermelon is still very ripe and fresh. I was so scared that it would have turned to water by the time I opened it because it has been Samana and Zikora chair ever since. The second fruit I imported for them is apple and then a peeled banana on this side of their spoon cases and the spoon on the other side. Please, somebody should recommend me what is the best fruit combination because we just started doing this fruit thing. A number of fruits that is suitable to combine for a child in a day. In our lunch bag we have food, water, spoon, fruit, and for snacks we are going with biscuit and sweets. That's all for our lunch, and then it's time to prepare breakfast. And for breakfast we are having golden morn and milk. We already bathed behind the scene and we also brushed behind the scene. It's already time for them to eat and mommy is the one feeding them. So Samana was the first to finish eating and he took his plate away. Of course, first to finish in my house is always first to dress up. So Samana was the first to dress up before Zikora and Chidima. All ready and off to school we go. We finish a little bit on time today by 7:58 a.m. Immediately I dropped them in school, I rushed back to the kitchen to go and look for what I would do to this remaining watermelon. A day like this is the day I used to wish that we are plenty so that we can finish the watermelon at once because I don't like watermelon remaining for any reason. I don't know the best way to preserve watermelon aside for putting it inside freezer, and before you know it, this thing don't block in the freezer. And I'm sure that if I should give my children the blocked one to take to school, by the time they'll be eating it, it could have been melted. And you know how melted watermelon can be, right? Now the watermelon have full 4 takeaway. I have to force the remaining one down my throat. If you know the best way to preserve watermelon, do let me know, and thank you so much for watching and God bless you.
Amen.